Fate and Causation, the Stoics' views on determinism and order. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be exploring the fascinating topic of fate and causation from the Stoics' point of view. The Stoic philosophy, which emerged in ancient Greece, offers a distinctive perspective on the subject. The Stoics believe that fate is an all-encompassing force that governs the universe, and causation is the principle that links events together in a chain of cause and effect. In this video, we'll dive deeper into the Stoic understanding of determinism and order and how it relates to the concepts of fate and causation. So, sit back, relax, and let's embark on this philosophical journey together. Fate and the universe. The Stoics believe that everything that happens in the universe is predetermined by fate. Fate, in this sense, is not something that is imposed from outside, but rather something that is inherent in the nature of things. The universe itself is a vast, living organism in which everything that happens is interconnected and interdependent. Everything that happens, from the smallest subatomic particle to the largest galaxy, is part of a grand design or plan. Causation and determinism. The Stoics also believed in a deterministic universe in which every event is caused by prior events and is therefore necessary. They rejected the idea of chance or random events, arguing that everything that happens is a result of causal chains that extend back to the beginning of time. This view of determinism led the Stoics to deny the existence of free will, at least in the sense of being able to act independently of causal determinants. The dichotomy of control. Despite their belief in determinism, the Stoics held that humans have some degree of control over their lives. They argued that while external events are determined by fate, humans have the power to control their responses to those events. This idea is captured in the Stoic concept of the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between things that are within our control, our attitudes, opinions, and choices, and things that are outside of our control, external events, other people's opinions or actions, and the like. By focusing on what is within our control and accepting what is not, the Stoics believe that we can attain a state of inner peace and tranquility. The universe's order. According to the Stoics, the nature of the universe. The Stoics believe that the universe is a living, rational entity that operates according to its own natural laws. They held that everything in the universe is interconnected and that every part of the whole is necessary for the functioning of the whole. The Logos. The Stoics also believed in the concept of the Logos, which is the rational principle that governs the universe. They understood the Logos to be a kind of divine reason that pervades all things and that ensures that everything operates according to its own nature. The cosmic cycles. The Stoics believe that the universe goes through a series of cycles in which it is periodically destroyed and then reborn. They held that these cycles are a natural part of the universe's operation and that they are necessary for the universe's continued existence. The role of free will in Stoicism. The Stoic view of free will. As mentioned earlier, the Stoics denied the existence of free will in the traditional sense of the term. They held that every event is causally determined by prior events and that humans are not exempt from this determinism. However, they did believe that humans have some degree of control over their lives, as described in the dichotomy of control. The dichotomy of control revisited. The Stoic concept of the dichotomy of control emphasizes the importance of focusing on what is within our control, rather than on external events that are beyond our control. By accepting the fact that many things in life are outside of our control, we can focus our attention on cultivating our inner virtues and achieving inner peace and tranquility. The Stoic concept of providence. The Stoics believe that the universe is governed by a divine providence, which ensures that everything that happens is ultimately for the best. They held that even events that seem harmful or tragic are part of a greater plan that is beyond human understanding. Fate, causation, and human action. Human action is an essential part of living a virtuous life, according to Stoic philosophy. Although fate and causation play important roles in shaping our lives, Stoic thinkers believe that individuals are still responsible for their own actions and decisions. The Stoic concept of responsibility. The Stoics believe that although everything that happens is predetermined by fate, humans are still responsible for their choices and actions. According to the Stoics, Humans have the capacity to make choices and take actions, and they are accountable for the consequences of those choices and actions. This view of responsibility is what led the Stoics to develop a comprehensive ethical system based on the pursuit of virtue and the avoidance of vice. The Stoic ethical system is centered around the concept of living in accordance with nature. According to the Stoics, humans are part of nature, and they should live their lives in accordance with the natural order of the universe. This means living a life of virtue, which includes practicing wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. By living in accordance with nature, humans can achieve eudaimonia, or a state of inner peace and happiness. The role of emotions. The Stoics believed that emotions were a natural part of human life, but they also believed that emotions could be a source of suffering and vice. According to the Stoics, emotions arise from our judgments about the world, and they can lead us to make choices that are contrary to reason and virtue. The Stoics believe that by cultivating a rational and virtuous outlook on life, humans could learn to control their emotions and live a life of inner peace and happiness. The importance of self-reflection. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of self-reflection as it allows individuals to examine their own actions and motives. Through self-reflection, individuals can better understand their own character and improve themselves. This process of self-improvement is seen as essential to living a virtuous life, as it helps individuals to become more self-aware and to live in accordance with the natural order of things. Criticisms of Stoic determinism. The problem of evil. One of the most common criticisms of Stoic determinism is that it seems to be incompatible with the existence of evil in the world. If everything that happens is ultimately predetermined by fate, then how can we account for the existence of suffering, injustice, and other forms of evil? The problem of responsibility. Another criticism of Stoic determinism is that it seems to undermine the idea of moral responsibility. If everything that we do is ultimately determined by prior causes, then how can we be held responsible for our actions? The problem of freedom. Finally, Stoic determinism raises questions about the nature of human freedom. If every event is causally determined, then do humans have any real freedom to choose their own actions, or are they merely passive recipients of fate? Final thoughts. In conclusion, the Stoics believed in a deterministic universe in which everything that happens is predetermined by fate. However, they also believed in the importance of human agency and the role of humans in making choices and taking actions that are responsible for their consequences. The Stoics emphasized the pursuit of virtue as the highest good and believed that by living in accordance with nature, humans could achieve eudaimonia, or a state of inner peace and happiness. While the Stoic philosophy has its criticisms and challenges, it continues to be relevant today in its emphasis on the importance of personal responsibility and the pursuit of virtue. The Stoic view of determinism and order can offer a framework for understanding the world and our place in it, and can provide guidance for living a fulfilling and meaningful life.